Welcome back. Now, the New Patriotic Party had said it has uncovered documents pointing to what it says is a shady deal awarded by the ruling National Democratic Congress, NDC, for provision of equipment to security agencies. Addressing a press conference in Accra, former NPP General Secretary Kwejo Owusu-Efriye said the Finance Ministry has made a commitment payment of $120 million to the company for the supply of these equipment.
A bogus deal to take out $300 million of your money, our money, to allegedly fund their election efforts using national security infrastructure as an excuse. The information that we have is that the Ministry of Finance has already paid $120 million to a bogus company that was formed in the UK just a few months ago by one Ghanaian and two British people. This UK company, Santa Baron Ventures, is to supply Ghana on November 30th, 2016 with IT software, surveillance systems, and provide national security personnel with technical training from South Africans. We are even buying security equipment from Mohammed's second home, Dubai. Why do we need to spend $300 million we do not even have to acquire things that we don't even need with just 1 week to the general elections? Why? These are some of the very bad deals that we will make sure, and the Akufo-Addo government, God willing, will investigate and do all that is possible to get Ghanaians their money back. With the amount of money that John Mahama and his NDC has spent, Ghana should have developed at least 4 times faster. If running a country is all about taxing, borrowing, spending, and stealing, then every graduate from Nsawam Medium is more qualified, to be president of this country.
Meanwhile, the New Patriotic Party is also accusing government of inflating the cost of 500 borehole projects in collaboration with the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission, PURC, to help fund the NDC's campaign.
The price tag for a mechanized borehole, according to players in the industry, should not be more than 18,000 Ghana cedis, irrespective of the area or location. To drill a mechanized borehole ranges between 12,000 and 18,000 anywhere in Ghana on the open market. As a matter of fact, a company like Animax Drilling Company of Ghana quotes a mechanized borehole within the Greater Accra region at 14,000 Ghana cedis, and a maximum of 18,000 Ghana cedis is quoted for the same project in any part of the country, notwithstanding the location. It is in the light of this that the PURC have, in a letter dated 6 October 2016 and ready to government, is asking that project borehole drilling should be done under sole sourcing. The total cost of the project for the 500 boreholes is 30 million Ghana cedis, which then translates, if you divide 30 million by the 500, you get a cost of what? 60,000 Ghana cedis per borehole. The contract offered on sole sourcing by PURC has been bloated at least by 21 million Ghana cedis. Under normal circumstances, government contracts per the procurement law are supposed to be taken through open tender process and subjected to value for money audit before execution. But under John Mahama, this laid down procedure has always been shoved aside and contracts awarded without recourse to due diligence.
Right, let's get some reactions from the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission. Nanaya Jantua is the Director of Public Relations there. Good evening, Ma'am, and thank you very much for your time. This allegation, pretty serious allegation, the NPP is making. I mean, the allegation of sole sourcing and overinflated cost of boreholes at 60,000 Ghana cedis instead of the standard industry price of averagely 18,000 cedis. What is your reaction? Right, we have lost Nanaya Jantua on the telephone lines, but we will work the lines to bring her back on, so we will have a conversation. But if you've just joined us, this is news at 10, and the NPP is making an allegation that government has overinflated the cost of some 500 boreholes. Nanaya Jantua is the Director of Public Affairs at the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission. She joins us now. Good evening, Madam. I was asking earlier that this allegation is pretty serious. The allegation that government has overinflated.
Government, please, let's have it right. This is the PURC. It's got nothing to do with that.
Okay, so let's put it right. That the PURC has been involved in overinflating boreholes of which cost at least 60,000, and instead of the average industry price of 18,000. We need your reaction to this.
We have to be sure not to compare apples to oranges. What we are doing is not the ordinary borehole in a domestic household. We are talking about an integrated water system, which includes an electronic panel, a electronic submersible pump. It is not the same as the hand pump that we use at home. We are talking about tanks. We are talking about elevator stands. We are talking about geophysical studies. We are talking about even checking the chemical components of whatever product comes out of
But Madam, all these are done in the domestic boreholes we have, and they are not mechanized. I mean, in many homes. I'm saying that all the things you're saying are actually part of the package you get when you pay for domestic boreholes.
No,
you do all the feasibility studies.
You never put a submersible electronic pump at home.
So which kind of pump do they use?
This one is an
homes?
electronic pump. It's electricity. It is not the one that it is manually done.
Yeah, but
do you get me? And you have to also use electricity panels.
All right. So
there are two differences, and the one you do at home is different from an integrated water system. We also, you didn't let me finish. Because once it's in the community, you also have to do pipelines, you have to do taps, so that whatever water is being pumped up can go through these pipes, and the pipes, people can go and fetch from the tap. So that they are no long distance. Or for instance, if you do it in a school, say a school might have 5 houses, dormitories. If you locate it at certain areas, you should be able to let it be accessible to the students. Otherwise, they'll use the whole morning that they have to use for class, going to fetch water at the various water systems. So this is a different one from what is done at home. So I think that maybe what we did previously, we did it, we started 2007. And we have some people who have worked on it. Maybe we'll find some of the people for you to interview to find out what we have done.
So are you able to tell us if the PRC went through all the procurement processes in getting contractors?
Yes, we went through a procurement process. The point is also that we have not even awarded letters. I don't know why people are talking about this. The process for this second phase has not even started. We went through the procurement process. I hear people talking about sole source. We have multiple sole sourcing. And sole sourcing is also a procurement process. We are talking about 30 contractors. And why did we do that? Historically, we've done this. And these are experts who are able to do the integrated water system. As we come along, we have learned a lot of lessons. We are contractors. We opened up, everybody came. There are people who didn't have the expertise to do an integrated water system. Most of them had expertise to do the home one, the domestic one. And we had problems. There are some areas right now, we are still seeing how we can help them. Sometimes we have to even send our engineers to go and help them with some of these things that they have to fix. So going forward, you improve as you go along. Every project that you do, you improve as you go along.
Right.
These are some of the lessons that we have learned, that multiple sole sourcing will help, especially we are bringing in the expertise. People who have done the work before, some for Ghana Water, some work for us, and all that. And these are people we are sure that we get value for money.
Right, Nana Jantua, we're grateful for your time this evening. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Nana Jantua is the Director of Public Affairs at the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission.